Good afternoon, Emory Henry family and community. What a difference a week makes. When we were making decisions a week ago, we were thinking about spring break, a board meeting that was upcoming, and alumni events that would happen in April. But now we have had to set all of those aside and think about how best Emory Henry continues during this latest crisis. We are a great institution, and we have survived a number of different events in the past that would have tried many other institutions, and indeed did. But Emory Henry has a long history of making it through such difficult times. I want to share with you several practical things and also a couple of reminders as well. I intend to give periodic updates while our students are away from campus and while many of our faculty and staff are also away from campus as well. To begin with, we made the decision a week ago that we would extend our spring break to cover not merely this week, but next week as well. From what we are hearing from the Centers for Disease Control and the federal government yesterday, this is the correct approach. We are being asked to make sure that no more than 9 to 10 people at any given time are in the same room together, and even then they should be practicing social distancing. And so we are sending our students home as the residence halls close today, and we are sending them back to their locales. We need to make certain that our students have the coverage that they need, and the college would have been sorely tested at this time to be able to deliver the services that it may have been required to deliver. In addition, we are going to go to an online delivery format beginning March 30th and running through April 10th. To be honest with you, we don't know whether or not we're going to be able to return to campus in a seated format. That's certainly our preference, and that's the Emory Henry way. But we also know that the circumstances are changing so quickly, we are going to have to reevaluate. And we will do that before April the 6th. In addition, we are also going to make certain that even our students who don't have ready access to technology will have a way of format being delivered to them that they will be able to complete the semester. In addition, as bad as we feel for all of our students, we feel especially bad for our seniors. They've worked so hard to be at this point in their academic careers, standing on the precipice of new adventures in life, and to have it interrupted by this most hateful moment in our history. And so, I can tell you, even though it might not be on the date that is published, and even though it may have to come at a time that is at the end of the coronavirus outbreak, Emory Henry pledges to you that we will have a commencement. We will celebrate your accomplishments, and we will send you off into the world with the reminder that as an Emory Henry alum, you never walk alone. I know that in these unprecedented times, values are a part of the conversation. And Emory Henry brings many values that the world needs right now. I would ask that all students and alums remember to practice those Emory Henry values. We have a long tradition of respecting science. Let's don't repeat anything that we hear unless we know that there is good data behind it, unless we know that epidemiologists and scientists are saying these things. We don't want to be part of the problem. We want to be part of bringing light to a dark situation. Emory Henry is also a place of service. And I ask you to think of those people that are in high-risk categories, the elderly, those with underlying health conditions. Let's remember them during this time and make certain that they have what they need. Emory Henry College is a place that was founded by people of faith. And I hope that we will continue to have faith in one another, to have faith in ourselves, and to have faith in God, surrounded by the grace of God and by like-minded communities of faith. I hope that we can draw on those sources of strength so that we might be an inspiration to others during this time. Even though it's not the way that I would prefer to communicate, this is something we are going to do throughout the time that we are away from campus, with periodic updates and reminders about what is going on at Emory Henry. I'm proud of our college, and I couldn't be prouder of the faculty and staff right now who are working so quickly to make certain that we continue to deliver an experience that is of the highest excellence and the highest value at this most troublesome time. The world is an uncertain and unquiet place right now. It needs that spirit of macte virtute, and I know that each and every one of us will commit ourselves to that. So stingers up, and prayers up as well, because I know that at Emory Henry, there's always a brighter day coming. Thank you, and I'll be communicating with you again in the coming days.